Welcome to a lovely night of Counter-Strike tonight on the... We do have a... This is a rescheduled game from what would have been yesterday, or tomorrow. I'm JKY2K and I'm brought to you here with Jeremias.
Close enough. Arames.
Oh, my apologies, Harames. This is going to be an interesting match as ACA had a really rough start to the season and going 0-5 compared to HR's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-0 streak, but they couldn't finish off the perfect season. They ended up losing the last 3, but they've only played Inferno once. Looks like it's going to be an ad-pop cap coming out on the site through short, finds 2. LW finds Clueless near mini pit, and bomb is going to go down, and it's a 2v4 situation for the CTs. Smoke down near Moto. Uncomfortable, just jiggling, looking for any information. Quick peek out from default, Dinks. Clutch spamming away. Clipsy give away the first pick and the retake to Barricade. LW finds the pick on the Clutch, and Barricade just gonna try to get his life out of the round. But Calf is out for blood, and he finds him near CT spawn. Oh my goodness. A little bit of backstory. I played with ACA Charlie last season. Clipsy is a dog. Calf is one of the most level-headed people I've ever played with. I don't know any of the people on High Rollers. I think they're all relatively new, but what do you think about that round? Having that little short push is always nice on this map. You drag a lot of attention because so many people are just worried about it. But it looks like in a full save coming into this round and a hard stack, we might see a unicorn round. Exit just going through his mandatories. Has the information about the long players, just jiggling out, looking for the fight. Clipsy finds one in Barricade. And the exit has started his pathing onto the site, and he's finding nobody home. And and the pistol stack, unfortunately, goes nowhere. And it looks like it's going to be a late 4-man attempted retake. A lot of SMGs. I don't know if this is worth it. Late nades. Looks like they're just going to hold for the exits. NZ just jiggle peeking up banana, looking for a hope. Clipsy on the late push. I do like the idea of the full round pistol stack. Smart by ACA to look a little more, to not just walk into that lower peak, but okay. And we're gonna be coming into the ACA's bonus and the full rifle round from the CT side. ACA picks into Inferno. As I said in the pistol, this is the second time HR has played Inferno. Starting with the aggressive abs play with the boiler push. And it's a heavy A lean from ACA in this round. NZ just holding underneath. Clueless is going to be drop nades for his B-side players, and he's going to be just holding for the push from upper. Wide swing from Clipsy with the Mac 10, and he finds the opener in short. Noir falls back, tucks up onto the new balcony. Flash dodged. Comfortable position, just hoping. Finds two. They don't clear me. The FAMAS goes massive. It is just a Galil and a MAC-10 left on the side of ACA. And Noir has a FAMAS worth its weight in gold. Cav looking for this. With that only player, this is going to be... This... EXL onto the B site, and this is going to be a guaranteed bomb plant. A little bit of an oversight. Probably shouldn't have played as aggressive on that CT side.
Yeah, that was... We'll have to see if the CTs can make this retake here, though.
They're worried about this church position. He's tucked in onto the bench. They smoke it. Bad smoke it. Gives him an angle. Kicking nose. He plays close on the smoke. Calf. Nobody there. Spams out. Gets clueless. Throws Molly onto the bomb. No time. This is a robbery of a round from ACA.
Yeah, that was unfortunate from HR there. Does look like we're going into trying to fix some issues with the stream right now. But you know, HR there, you know, they have that. Oh, looks like we're back. They got those initial kills early on, and what was it, a 4v3, and they just have that one person on the B side who doesn't play safe, dies, and allows ACA to rotate over and take around.
A good opener, then it comes into the pistol. Frag Grenade finds the first on the Clipsy. Calf finds two more on the mid rush, and it's a 3v3. How did Exit die? Oh, and the Deagle finds Calf. LW looking up for the rest of the push. LW finds Clueless. Kicken finds Enzy. And they're just gonna play grouped up towards this B site again.
That was good value from HR here on this round. You know, I assume Clutch is probably going to try to find a better weapon in safe for the next round, but you know, just for some pistols, killing 3, you know, maybe saving an AK or a Galil here is not bad. It does look like Clutch might be going for it though, so you can get a little bit more damage.
I don't hate the fact that he's going for it. They've saved twice, or they've saved once on pistol, or second round. But now with this might just be like a heat check. Like, just try to get yourself into the game.
Yeah, it's not bad to look for a couple of these exits here. I mean, Galil's not a bad gun, but you know, you'll have more than enough money to qualify next round. Clutch doesn't find the exit.
Terrorists win.
We'll be carrying in the Galil and Molotov in the next round. We'll have to see if he keeps with it or decides to upgrade up to an M4.
He's clueless out on the op. He stays with the Galil. This does allow a guaranteed op next round if they decide to buy into this again, or even a drop. This clutch saving the Galil there gives them a good buy coming into the next couple. But the money on the side of ACA is almost insurmountable. They have 4 buy rounds in a row.
Yeah, kicking at almost 9,000. Yeah, they got quite a nice bank built up already.
Heavy nade on the Calf, tucked in logs. Molly burns him out and he tucks back into jail. Just jiggle peeking the close corner. Pop flash, sees nothing. Swings out, finds one. LW an immediate trade onto Clutch, and it is just one left on this side, but it's still looking like an A-lean. Bomb is dropped. Ooh, Exit with the find in top mid. Enzy looking for a little bit of info and is found with a 308 Lapua.
That was a choice to re-peek after seeing him from that jump peek. Oh, nice banana clear by the CTs here.
And I do like this immediate response from Clueless to just insta-run back to the A site as they run through short. Spams, they know he's on long. Molly's come out into pit and mini pit cleared, and now it is a retake from the CT side of the map. Not an attempt to go through main at all. Heavy nade on a Clueless. Exit finds another. Did he see him?
Oh, I don't think so. I think CT should just be saving here. They don't really have any into this bomb site. That's a fun part about Inferno. It was a bomb site, and it's Jame time.
Good old Jame time.
I did like the CT's response there to take top banana control. You know, unfortunately, the teams were able to recognize, though, hey, 2 top banana means 1 max A, just turd and hard rush A, and giving a free bomb site over, so they were able to pick up the round.
I don't know if he did see him on the jump spot. He was tucked.
Yeah, he could have missed it.
Oh, Exit did see him. Exit was in apps.
Oh, okay.
He saw him jump up.
Yeah,
That explains why
makes sense
I didn't say the kill through smoke, but yeah, it's kind of that time that you need a timeout.
Yeah,
Maybe-
5 rounds. Haven't found anything yet. Probably need to switch things up here a little bit.
I'm kind of surprised they didn't ban Inferno. The only time they've played it before, they lost to the Molotov Mages on it in match day 13.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. Most of the season, Inferno's kind of been HR's permaban, but you know maybe they've gotten some practice in, and you know maybe they've had a few scrims and they've seen some success. Just kind of wanted to pull it in the back pocket.
Calf with an instant opening on the Clueless, and that is the up saved, just left in the dirt near car.
Yeah, not what you want to see when you're trying to go for those early B picks.
It does put them in kind of a 2-2 spot on both sites. And now we have Kicking working his way through. Oh, he's in T-Apps. He's just waiting for aggression from the A side.
Well, it looks like HR is gonna rotate someone over. Enzy pushing apps here. Colony's not seeing anyone, so they rotate Neor over to B.
LW is, if I'm not mistaken, LW's been IGLing, and he is also shooting incredibly hard this game. 5 and 2 at the moment, plenty of entries. MZ's calling for help on this site. Good smoke into arches. Spams through, finds nothing. Noir understands low bullets, clips. He finds Noir and CT. But Enzy, still a question mark in this spot. Bomb planted safe. Enzy finds the first in this. And he's pinched. Can't find more than one. And it is all ACA on Inferno.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate for HR here that they haven't been able to find one yet. But you know they had some rotates, some mispositions. I didn't hate the rotate B, but you know as soon as they give up that pick B, you know that kind of pushes ACA kind of go towards A, even though they get the pick B. Because you know Inferno, you get a pick on one site, and you usually will rotate people over there to kind of reinforce that bomb site.
For sure.
Plus I'm not sure who was lurking up mid, but they were able to just walk up mid, and NZ didn't spot him and had a free bomb site.
Clipsy's kind of been the spearhead of that A side. Kicking's kind of been more of the lurker, as it seems. But it's just kind of seems like they're just making every right decision. I have heard people. The best way I like to explain playing Inferno, it's ping pong. You just ping pong between the two sites for 30 seconds, and you find out which one you want to go to depending on picks.
Yeah, well, that was a nice nade by NZ there.
NZ finds the first, but Barricade gives up the first pick on Banana. And it doesn't seem like they have good protocols for the aggression in Banana. One player's back on site, one player's pushing. It seems like a miscommunication.
Yeah, they weren't really working together there. Clueless does does find one back on the A site, bringing it back to us a 4v4.
Bomb just retrieved by exit on T side moto.
Does
Cap?
look like a little bit of an A-lean here.
Wait, he would have heard the rotate back from B. Swings wide kick and finds the pick on long. Clutch swings out and finds LW, the last remaining part of this B offense.
Oh, it does look like they're maybe going for a CT wrap here.
30 seconds, minimal time. He's still on the other side of the map. You don't you have to run. Cav finds the pick on the B and it's wide open. 15 seconds. They're all gas, no brakes to get to the site on time.
Yeah, should have plenty of time to plant. And CTs are just gonna save. They don't. I mean, they can try to retake.
And ladies and gentlemen, it's Jame time. ACA can do no wrong.
Yeah, this is not how you want to see your CT side start if you're HR.
T-sided map, I will say that. Not by this margin, but this has been... It's hard to find something good to talk about.
Yeah, Inferno, to me, it feels more of an economy-sided map, you know? Whoever gets the first string of rounds together builds up a little bit of bank, they'll kind of just steamroll the rest of the half.
Terrorists win.
And
I do
HR,
like that. That is a good description of this map. It's very just economy based. Whoever has more resources heading towards the site will typically hold it, I feel.
yeah,
Well, no trade.
especially with how util heavy this map is. If you know you're light on util as a CT, you can't really hold anything. If you're light on util as a T, you can't really take anything.
Exit has the guarantee of the jump. Clueless flashing. Clutch is deep in banana. This is the first round that they don't have banana control and lose two.
Yeah, some early banana aggression from HR, trying to change the pace here, maybe make something go their way.
I do like the aggression. They need something. They need a straw to grasp at. An aggressive play is well thought out, but Clutch is going to be mollied out. He jumps into a no escape and kick and an exit. Both find one. And that is
Oh,
the
no.
B-side open in the 3v3. They give away the two-man advantage.
A 5v3 to a 3-on-3. No one here on the B site. Clueless shooting through a smoke.
Clueless spamming, looking for a hope, holding for any church aggression, but Bomb's gonna go down on default. Enzi already up top banana, doesn't... Oh, and kicking in jail finds one. 3-on-2. Op shot rings out, exit missing, and turns it into a 2-on-2. Noir. One tucked in emo. High flash, swings out. Cat finds one. No trade back. Just tucks in, plays his life. Re-swing, Noir finds and this is going to be the first round on the side of the CT to make it. It's a Brazil at the moment.
Holy cow, yeah, 1-7. I really well played by Noir there. Getting that kill on Banana and being able to take out the guy on Dark. I mean, guy playing Dark did overstep a little bit. He probably could have just stuck to play time. But really good 1v2 here to get HR their first round. That early banana aggression we saw from HR, I really liked it. And, you know, that they may have overstayed their welcome a little bit, letting that bottom banana smoke fade and not re-smoking it and being able to be easily cleared out there.
Re-smoking or even just, like, falling back.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
forcing that util out and maybe even doing, like, a late retake of it. But Calf with a 3.6 KDR is disgusting.
No enemies flashed on the side of HR. Yeah, gotta get those. Gotta
Thanks
get
for
those
pointing
flashes
that
up.
out. That's wild. No flashes. Not a single flash has worked.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're just not throwing flashes of banana, or
That'll be an interesting
I'm not
stat line to
sure.
follow into the rest of the half and even the rest of the game.
It could be why they've been having difficulties with these early banana fights. Haven't been able to get any flashes on.
ACA back into their regular scheduled program of taking banana, but they're giving it a little bit more respect. They're not just running up banana, but it is the op at the spearhead. Molly out for sandbags, and I do like the change of pace from the early banana aggression last round to just falling back and playing a double stacked angle. Oh, and 2 double stacked angles on both sides. But this is going to give Kickin a small entryway through apps. Smokes go out into CT.
Rotating towards B. Good call here. Does look like a B hit's incoming.
But still a minute. They can still change depending on what Kickin finds. This rotate's going to be audible. They know Kickin is in apps. But kind of a Hail Mary walk through the smoke on the side of ACA gets just met with an A4 on the other side on first oranges. And they have locked the door on this B site in another round in a row.
Nice resmoke by the CTs here. Yeah, the T's kind of either have to go A here or save.
I don't understand this aggression in 20 seconds. But exit, the hop shots ring out, nothing can quite find its way. LW does find a little bit of a lifeline into the short, but it's going to be short-lived as he's immediately mollied off and he's forced to save in bedroom.
5 alive for HR is huge here. I mean, their economy's been in shambles this entire half. Keeping 5 alive in the next round lets them start building up a little bit of bank. And LW, saving, it doesn't get that loss bonus and, kind of starts to get into the bank of ACA here. I mean, one more round win by HR and ACA will be broke.
Yeah, honestly, a 7-5 half would be an insane recovery on the side of HR. It is nice to see that they haven't rolling over. Nobody's like running it down.
Nice early
that
find
should be
here.
Clutch coming up with an insane 2K.
We're at 5v2, 30 seconds
Who
into the round.
did we lose at the start of the round? But I think it might have been Calf. Calf should have immediately calmed that there was 3 towards B.
Yeah,
He saw the 2 and then he should have seen the last one swing off of death cam.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're ACA, you're just trying to play trades there. Oh, exit with a nice kill onto NZ. Does look like they're gonna start looking up towards this A site.
Kicking with a full belt. Exit on the op. Oh, that full belt goes down with nothing. Exit finds another. And Exit, $300 in the bank. There will be no op into this round if he goes down. 40 seconds. This is a long save. Just looking for any semblance of an overstep.
Looking like he's just gonna opt to save here. He doesn't know it, but he has a free B site if he just books it.
Long player didn't hear the rotate.
Barricade is gonna start rotate.
Starting to put the pieces together. He will catch the timing on the cross if he sees him. Well played by Barricade to understand that no action is most likely mean he's running to B. And again, money not broken, but money incredibly uncomfortable on the side of ACA. High rollers are true to their name at this point during this recovery of this CT side.
Yeah, it does look like ACA is just gonna go for a light buy here, so they can get a last buy going into a buy into the last round of the half.
Even though it did start out 7-0, ACA really has to it is a very good start to this game, and just having those rounds. Nade eats Clipsy alive. They know that he's running through long. They're spamming.
Yeah, having those rounds to work with on both sides will be huge going into the second half.
Clipsy's through. Back turn, and he finds another one. This is... oh, but one more comes through. Fighting near... That's so hard to cast. So much is happening. Enzi finds another one, and it is just more money on the side of this High Rollers. They've kind of been in just the standard 3-2 setup, 3 towards A.
Yeah.
Kind of keep it simple, keep it stupid. Works on Inferno, honestly.
Yeah, they have been doing a little 3B early a few rounds, just kind of stave off that initial banana fight, but it does look like they're going back to that 3A setup.
Barricade to the molly, 100 to 0.
Clutch had a smoke. He left his teammate out to dry.
Clipsy goes down though. Clipsy
Yeah,
has.
Clipsy, big impact. 9 and 5 so far in the half. Ooh, nice nade by Clutch.
These are switched. He's 5 and 9.
Oh. Why are the deaths on the left? What the? who did that?
But he's still been like a pivotal part of this A side offense. Losing him early is not going to be an easy thing to stomach, but Exit lurking through, sees the right shoulder. No gun out and is no frag available. Swings out, Clutch finds his second frag of the map.
I like that swing by Clutch. He knows his
Enzi
off's
got the
gonna be
first one.
trained on that
But
Coffin's position. Just swings low.
and those flashes come out in their... The flash is finally showing their efficacy on the CT side. Can we please see how many enemies flashed in 3 rounds? 2.
That was that one flashbang. That one flashbang. Huge impact. No enemies flashed by anyone else. But on the other side, I mean, it's pretty much just Clipsy with enemies flashed.
His util, yes, he is entering a lot, but he has some of... Playing with him last season, he has some of the best support util you could ask for in a teammate. Like, he knows, like, the obscure lineups. Like, oh, if I aim at this left brick and jump throw, it'll bounce off 2 walls and it'll flash everything on site. But...
Does look like we're gonna get some nades down banana here.
3B and it's a second mid.
Oh no, nades down mid.
And they're
Does
gonna
look
hear the
like-
stampede running to abs and all 3B players rotating over. And it ends. Barricade at the start of the pack. Exit finds the first. Around default, Enzi overwhelmed. Oh! Clueless swings out top mid and finds Calf. LW tucked into cubby. Walking through the smoke. 2 people watching. Enzi finds another. Clipsy 1v4. And the USP on Enzi is insurmountable as they find their 6th in a row.
Now this is an impressive comeback from HR. You know, they didn't let that 0-7 deficit phase them. Good mental. Got back in the game. Took T-side pistol, and you know they're right back in it. Very similar T-side pistol HR ran to ACA. Both kind of an apps pops there, taking that A site.
The apps pop feels similar to like the B pop on Mirage in terms of pistol round strats. It's just kind of like overwhelming with numbers and it's hard to hit.
Yeah, it's a nice little easy play to do. Not too complicated.
Clipsy the only one to buy up into this round with a deagle. Noir finds the first one top mid, but the Dink finds him and he's low on health, looking for another one. But they have short control. The Molly's gonna force them back and it's gonna give them kind of a runway into the site. Kicking 13 HP, looking for anything with this USP. Swings off of try not to get rotated around default box, can't find anything. Exit labor, no dice, and Barricade finds another and a 5 alive again. This has been the script is flipped completely. It has been nothing but dominance on this high roller side.
Yeah, I mean those first 7 rounds, it kind of looked like HR, made a blunder letting Inferno come through, but based off of what I'm seeing, they've put some reps in this map, even though they're
This is a
regular
high rollers
season.
timeout.
Oh yeah, I mean it is just a bonus round, probably discussing what they want to do here against the better guns against ACA. Probably see a little bit of a set piece or maybe a little bit faster play towards one of the bomb sites.
That bonus. Ooh, Clipsy opts to switch off from the MP9, and he's gonna be he's gonna run the Mag 7. Mag 7 full belt helmet.
It's like he's gonna be playing half wall most likely with that Mag 7.
No. Yes. He didn't quite get the space.
Yeah, just B-side.
I do like the early apps take, but there is zero intention of B. A disgusting flash kick and not knowing.
It's looking like an A-Rap here.
Exit finds the first on the clutch. Kick and sees NZ trying to squeak into the library, finds nothing. LW looking for the rotate. The bonus, LW finds one while being run down by both SMGs. They should know that there's only one B player. Calf running through mid should catch this B player off guard, but Barricade is gonna get Clipsy in the back. This is a deep smoke.
Caps on that fast rotate banana.
Ooh, the FAMAS finds its first. Clueless. Calf finds the second on the Barricade. And they take the lead. 8-7.
Not a bad bonus round by HR, but it did kind of seem like they just got to arches and then didn't have a plan after that. I mean, they had one guy jumping across the library. If you're wrapping B, just go through arch. There's no need to go library and die for free to the people on A. And then I think it was Clutch just re-peeks brackets and dies to the guy porch for no reason. It seemed like their play was get arches and then they hadn't thought it through past that. I would have liked to see them just continue as 5 through arches to B, or personally what I would have done, I probably would have just ran their pistol round again, just do a quick little apps pop with those backpacks.
A very passive B side on the side of ACA. Just going sight, so much detail coming out. Clutch takes a nade. Barricade down to 25 HP after the utility.
Retake util from ACA here.
Molly misses because the smoke hit him. The molly landed in front of car, but Barricade 25 HP just looking. Both of these players kind of stacked up.
Neither playing anti-flash. Nice little pop over, and they're both dead.
One is through bathroom, or one is through bedroom and apps. Exit peeking on a timing. Covers it and just smokes out into apps. One in boiler. Flash. Millimeters from cutting off vision from kicking. That
CTs are out of smokes.
That rotate off a short is gonna 30 seconds left though still. Calf just looking for a little too much in this. But it's a good response from Kickin to pick this up. They do know that he's there as he ran. Oh, but Bomb is looking towards this B side. Clipsy tucked on sight. He's seen. Well played from Kickin and LW on the other side of the map to find one. Clipsy does get one in and makes this an advantageous retake. 8-7. Bomb planted behind Fountain. It's gonna be 2 CT, 1 banana. Clueless looking to tuck in to Church. And a re-smoke onto CT. LW is going to be coming up banana. He's going to find nothing. Both in Church. Confirmed. Both in Church confirmed. LW. This smoke is going to make it incredibly awkward. And util in his hand. LW. And we're back to a tie game. IGL brain got to him.
Yeah. Util out in hand in a clutch. Yeah, that was well played by HR. They did have their 2 lurks over on A that did die and made the round closer than it needed to be. But a well played 2v3 on the B side there to let HR take the round and tie it up 8-8.
More nade damage on the side of ACA. But it is a pistol run on the CT side with this 5-7. The snapping tool, also worth its weight in gold. Jumping out, not a lot of info, but half tucking, looking, just hoping to find it. Kicking, kind of rushes the gun on his play and gives away him and Cap, and it's a 5 alive round for the High Rollers to take back the lead.
Yeah, pistols unfortunately not finding any success for ACA. Yeah, they just kind of did a standard 3-2 pistol save round. Those types of rounds, especially on Inferno, I think it's better just 5 stack somewhere, and if they don't go to your site, oh well, save pistols into the next round. But
Better than giving away the extra $300 a kill, in my opinion. But
yeah, a little bit higher probability of being able to, find a lurker and take the gun into the next round.
Kaken just jiggling with a flash in hand. Clipsy, again, just playing on the CT side position. Bomb drop near Moto. Clueless looking to pick it up. The early nade damage has been really good on the side of ACA, but they doesn't feel like they've been able to capitalize with it.
Yeah, they haven't converted much on this early nade damage. HR is still finding success. Does look like we're just gonna go into a B hit here.
Clipsy does have a smoke. The moment he sees these smokes, he should be dropping his team flash. LW finds one. Finds another! Finds a third! Clipsy cleans up Enzy! Just well played from him to just fall back and play his life. Barricade tucks in. Immediately worried about this banana wrap, but Exit is just holding this with an op. Peeks out, can't find it, op rings out, Barricade goes down, and we are all tied up at 9-9. This has turned into a game.
Yeah, really close game. Don't mind that B pop there. HR did kind of get stuck behind the molly. I think the team just needs to understand CT molly hold W. Instead, they let LW get some, nice 3 1v1s. Very nice shots by LW there to hold down the site, and then of course Clipsy there to take one down and stay alive as well.
Exit coming over to drop some util before falling back towards A with the op. Enzy looking to lurk through apps. Calf just stuck in this bracket position. He's been consistent in it for sure. Op holding and I don't know if Clipsy saw him on the jiggle, but it was close. Banana retake util. They're forced back up on top of car. Molly knocks Calf out of cubby. Tucked in the smoke. They're worried about him lurking through the smoke. They nade it. And they're very worried about this A site. They've just kind of been passive. 50 seconds left. Not one, 2 smokes, 5 flashes, and a frag grenade left on the T side for exec util. And it looks like it's going to be another attempt at this B exec, but it looks like it's going to be a fake as bomb starts leaning towards A.
Yeah,
Nobody in
hoping just
brackets
to
to watch.
rotate over.
And it's going to
Like
draw
the
the op.
ops. Oh, looks like the op didn't quite take the bait.
Clipsy finds one. Cat finds one, gets the transfer back on the barricade. Kicking, stuck in pit, finds the first one in short. Knows the last one is tucked in apps, and the op rings out, and Enzi is down, and ACA back in the lead. And money broken on the side of HR. This should be 11.
Yeah, HR's kind of slowed down a little bit the past couple of rounds they've lost. Earlier on, a lot faster tempo at the beginning of the rounds. Kind of slowed down. Allowed the CTs to kind of get cemented in their positions. Hasn't worked out too great for them.
This is an insane CT economy. 4 AKs and an op is diabolical. Just
Does
running.
look like it's just going to be a fast A here.
Exit rings out. The op finds the first. Tech9 swaps hands. Oh, the switch. The USB finds one. Barricade finds, but immediately traded out. And only one. But that does mean an AK not into the next. But they are going to opt to just keep the 4 AKs. And they're going to drop an op over.
F and LW were hit down low. Could have been a very different round if 2 kills are found.
If ACA win this, the red carpet is rolled out for the first match of this series to go their way.
Yeah, looks like HR has opted to play for the map win instead of play for OT.
Barricade taking more nade damage, and Clutch also down to half. Clutch 16 and 10 has been a pivotal part of this T side. Jiggle peeks, but he was seen by the Galil on second mid. Clipsy choosing to smoke early. Minute 20 left. He does have another smoke drop near boost. Noir hears the drop off. Still kind of worried about it. Just trying to make sure he goes through all of his little P's and Q's. One more smoke into top mid. 3 smokes
Nice
left on
nade
the
from
CT
CT
side.
Does look like bomb is headed towards A little bit. Oh, maybe double back. Looks like we're gonna end B here. CTs are out of smokes.
Exit has already made his rotate. This late util has been a fake, but they don't know anything. Exit's committing.
There's only
CT's
gonna be
moving
2
into a
here.
rotate position. They're worried.
LW is starting to rotate too, and that's
Clipsy
the free
finds
bomb
none.
site.
LW comes back, finds Clutch. LW, another one through the smoke. Brings it back into a man advantage. Kit, knife out. Negligent from LW. Barricade finds one. Calf finds Noir, though. Exit finds some efficacy with the op. Clueless. 63 HP. Jumping up. Had the first opener onto Clipsy. Jiggle peeking his op. Jumps, peeks.
Jumping
AK finds him
headshot.
in the air. Kicking and Calf on sight. Only util is a flash. Wallbang headshot onto Kickin. But Calf with the hard stick, and they're on map point.
It wasn't planted for him. He wasn't able to find the diffuser.
Trying to just plant in an off spot so that way they don't get spammed through the smoke. And thinking that the one that tapped was the only one tucked in oranges. And he was wrong.
HR kind of throwing that around a little bit. I mean, they had the free bomb site and letting LW get 1 kill there, sure, but Enzi just re-peeking the exact same angle behind a smoke and letting LW get a second is a wonder.
Barricade eats more nade damage on Banana, but Noir finds LW first. TK.
Nice early picks. Barricade, not even a TK, it was a
It was a 1G.
Ran into his own molly.
And it's a 4-on-3 retake.
ACA have plenty of money, but yeah, they might as
They-
well opt in to save here.
They do have a guaranteed overtime. We're getting into a little bit of James time.
Yeah, no real point for going for it. You know, just give the T's better guns. So
Yeah, no, there'd be no chance of an op coming out into the next. Barricade's gonna get a drop from Clueless or NZ next round. And it's Clutch is still gonna be stuck on an M4. It's still gonna be a lesser buy on this 2 side.
Terrorists win.
I don't know why they're hunting this hard. You can't be giving away the guns like that in that situation. Your money is not good enough for that. Because Clueless will have to drop Barricade, but I guess it is... You can only really play for overtime.
yeah, that's all HR's got. I mean, just got to win these next 2. Nice little replay of these early entries.
Noir hit the wallbang double headshot onto LW to take that pick. I was curious how he died because I didn't think I saw him, but full rifles, an AK and an op on the side of the CTs. 3 AKs or 4 AKs and an A1S on the side of the Ts. I think they're just gonna do. If I'm putting my money on them, just doing another kind of 5-stack, and I'm wrong out the gate. Looks like they're gonna poke and prod for a little bit more info. Clipsy aggressive on the car peak. Just looking. Clipsy's nade molly combo finds one. Clutch gets the trade back though. Op fires off.
Absolutely lethal utility damage from ACA here.
And it's fish in a barrel on brackets, and ACA take map 1.
10-13, 13-10. You know, nice recovery by ACA after losing how many in a row?
8.
Eight in a row. You know, if you're HR here, what wasn't your map pick? So I don't think you're too upset about it. You know, just kind of shake things off, going to map 2 here. Really well recovered from HR here. Kind of disappointing that they weren't able to, you know, take it all the way, but
Absolutely, but they're gonna stay completely lossless on Inferno. But the only time they've lost Dust 2 is in the playoffs on Thursday. They lost at 11-13 to the Seaside Slashers. And but again, they had such. I'd like to see more timeouts from the High Rollers. You get 3. I think we only saw 2. Just kind of a recollection. Calm your guys down. Get them ready. But it is nice seeing. It's not just Clipsy and LW like it was in against the Hitmen on Thursday. It's been kind of the whole team. There's not like one person you can point out that's just having a bad game on the side of ACA.
yeah. Going into map 2, I mean, the last time HR and ACA played during the regular season, it was on Dust 2, and HR did walk away with a pretty easy 13-2 victory.
Oh my goodness.
So,
I'm
yeah, if we see a repeat performance, it should be a pretty quick map 2 here.
Currently looking at Barricade. Barricade had a. I don't want to call it a life game because he has had some insane peaks, but this is his absolute peak of a 1.66.
130 ADR. Yeah,
Oh.
we'll have to see if Barricade can repeat the performance here.
If Exit can stay as consistent on the op as he was on Inferno, I find it hard to believe that. I find it hard that it'll be that one-sided again. Because looking at it, the last time they played, they didn't have Exit and they didn't have Dave. So last time they played, they had God Hunter and Please More, who
Yeah,
have
Please More would have been a sub, I believe, right? Or was he on it?
he is a free agent this season.
He was cut mid-season by ACA. Anyways, I think we'll go ahead and head into a break before map 2.
Thank you guys, and we'll see you guys back on the lovely Dust 2.
What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. The brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. And we feel
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We have Clutch showing off the footwork, making sure that he's all warmed up for this.
Playing a little bit of soccer here in T-Spawn while New York's trying to stat pad in warm-up.
Nobody's playing with Clutch. somebody go to the other side. Receive the pass. This reminds me of the phase round where they brought the soccer ball all the way up short.
Oh yeah, that was a fun round.
Nice little
Yeah.
mental reset.
And now FaZe is losing to tier 3 teams, so
No, not tier 3, tier 2. They beat Aim Lab today, or I feel bad that I don't know their name, but they did 2-0. Jacob had a map.
yeah. But it didn't look good. It did not look good.
No, something needs to change, and I don't know what
Aim
it is.
Club.
Aim Club.
13-8, 13-9. They they pretty much FaZe won that map because they just out aimed Aim Club. They didn't look good.
Cobb, I will say, of all the the criticism of Jacob, he is just an aim star. Like he is so good. And I don't think FaZe was a good like starting thing for him, but I'd like to see what he could do on like maybe another like developmental team like Mouse. But as we're getting into this Dust 2, we have ACA. They chose to take CT side first on not their map pick.
Yeah,
And it looks like it's
fairly classic decision here on Dust 2. Looks like we're gonna go straight into a long pop.
heavy cat lane, and Exit's gonna hear this. Kicking, just jiggle peeking, looking for anything. They're worried about the car position as they slow walk up signs. Kicking finds the first. Spams, but nothing quite connecting on either side. Noir knocked low. Clipsy finds one, Clueless finds the other one. Exit to make it a... What is happening? Clipsy, Exit finds another one. Clipsy with a 2K, and taking another pistol round for ACA at the start. And leading the pistol rounds in this series so far at 2-1.
Oh, looks like our HUD's disappeared for a quick second, and Packy's fixing it. There we go. Not a bad play by HR, but it kind of looked like they were expecting some long fights. They didn't get them, and then they didn't have a flash to get onto site. They just got picked apart by those USBs.
Oh, that nade chunks him down. Molly finishes him. Noir TKs Enzy minus 300 on a round. You can't give that up. And the SMGs pick up a pretty large bank account into that round.
Yeah, just another quick eco round. Going into this buy for HR, see how they decide to respond. Calling a B rush without buying a smoke to smoke the Molotov is one of the choices of all time.
They took your advice to heart of running through a CT molly. Unfortunately, the nade was there to mop him up. This might be one of the only positions where the CT molly is just as good as the T molly, in my opinion, because you have to run through the middle of it.
Yeah. In other areas where they've shrunken the CT molly, it doesn't spread all the way, but B tunnels is small enough that it actually has some impact.
MP9, the push up, upper tons, immediately finds one. Calf is lurked up. He doesn't know that he's this close. But there are two. This Molly's gonna force him up into the fight, and Calf finds the first pick with Clipsy on the side. And the smoke on Cat is gonna stifle their ideas of going short. Calf takes this lower tons position, flashing out in front, nothing else really following it, flash outdoors. This nade goes a little too deep, nothing quite found on it. Clipsy a little overzealous on the mid-peak barricade punishing. LW playing the head glitch on site, clutch finally finds the headshot after Clueless's nade knocks him down a bit. Barricade re-swings into Calf's clear, and it is just kicking on elevator position. But the health is pretty low. This is doable, but Barricade finds another to give HR their first round on Dust 2.
Yeah, nice pickup for HR there. I liked what ACA was doing there. They had the MP9s, the FAMASas, a little bit worse guns there. So they took that initiative tunnels. I think they kind of overstayed a little bit. As soon as they get upper tons, you have your second player leave ya, go rotate mid. Kind of reinforce that mid and prevent that cat long split from happening. But kind of a little bit greedy there, keeping two in tunnels. And ultimately, HR find the win.
It kind of seemed like Clipsy didn't communicate that he was pushing mid doors, because Calf absolutely would have probably fought that with him, and they would have had Barricade dead to rights. And we're going to be getting the first full rifle round from both teams into this fourth round of the game. And it's a heavy cat presence, minimal long, with Exit going up on the site to hold long with the op from Goose. And he's tucked on Rice. I call that rice. I don't know what other people call it. But LW chunks a nade. The Molly's a bit deep. They are kind of worried about this position.
Does look like we'll probably end up seeing a long cat split here.
Where is bomb dropped?
Oh, bomb
dropped?
is towards B.
Bomb is all the way towards B. Exit finds the first. Clutch punishing the bad smoke with his first pick onto kicking. But there is...
They can find Calf here. It's a free site.
Ooh! Clutch with a banger on LW. And Cap is rotated.
HR just get enough kills towards A site that ACA rotate off.
And they just have the map. Clipsy finds one. Can't quite put the spray together to get the second. Clueless picks him up in CT. And the money is broken on the side of ACA. And we're going to be getting a pistol round. This is...
It's
I don't
getting
want to say
interesting
sloppy,
here.
but it seems like it's... The HR is like starting to show their prowess on a map that they know.
Yeah. I mean, ACA just kind of respected them, gave them a lot of space. You know, they gave up long. They did take Cat, but they were, pushed back on Cat with util, and all of a sudden ACA finds them sitting on 2 bomb sites with, no real room to work with, and HR can just poke and prod at all the different angles and divert their attention and just get picks till the round's over.
That all kind of stemmed from that missed smoke on short. Them, Noir being able to just walk up and find a pick onto the A site because the CT smoke was too close to the wall was... I don't want to say negligent because it happens all the time, but you kind of just got to watch the smoke for a gamble play like that.
Yeah.
Just a
Does look ACA is gonna put some manpower here over towards long.
But a single
pistols.
nade. Noir down to 2 HP. The nade brings out Calf. Not going to find anything. Clipsy. Clutch finds the short fight. The spray is labored. LW finds Clutch and lower, but Noir with the instant trade. USP labored. No chance on the spray. Calf looking to find a response near short, but it is a instant B split off of the info that they have. I don't hate that pistol play. That just kind of, it is a little bit not. Again, I don't want to say negligent, but just not having somebody watching lower.
Yeah, I mean, you got pistols. You're just trying to find some quick picks. They're top mid. They're distracted by your long player. You're just trying to get up there and help them out. Calf finding an AK here. Found him. I'm running away to save.
They changed the radius on Dust 2. He dies here.
Yeah, does take one with him. Doesn't matter too much for HR's money. Would have much rather seen the AK be saved for ACA here.
Kind of seems like they lost track of the money on a high rollers because yes, they took away an AK. The money is fine. Barricade is 4,200. Enzy with 3. Clutch with 4. The only one on like a uncomfortable money situation compared to everybody else is Noir with 1,800, who has more money than all of ACA combined. Noir a little bit wide on his peak and gets knocked down to 50 through long doors. It looks like, and they have full mid control. Exit. The util damage is persisting from Inferno, and it's changed to Dust 2 as well. A lot of early damage on this T side already.
Does look like we're probably gonna see a mid to B here.
A deep smoke barricade just holding for this aggression. Bomb and lower, tons moving towards upper. Molly seems a bit deep. That's not going to get the cubby if he was trying to clear it. Clipsy saw NZ's shoulder, not quite finding the pick off of it. He's going to hear the CT player running, but the smoke is going to delay. 30 seconds with that smoke. Calf is partially alone. The youth. That smoke on site's going to make planting incredibly uncomfortable. Clipsy finds the first. Clutch gets the trade back. Kicking on the reload. He knows that one is close. Kickin finds another pick. Clutch takes down Kickin for their 4th round in a row. Making, again, it's still better now. The money is not as, like, unbreakable, but
Yeah.
3K on everybody on the CT side.
I did quite like the Molly bounce off the head there. HR was trying to throw that around a little bit towards the end there. Not having guns out, you know, peeking without flashes, being exposed to door.
Is that what happened? On the one sitting, I can't remember who was sitting in your car, but he was trying to throw a molly.
Yeah, you start throwing Molly and he just absolutely bonks it off of the CT's head. It flies up into the air. Looks like we got some pistols here for ACA.
3 deagles.
ACA did have a little bit of a tech here. Does look like it's just going to be a little.
Moore finds the first pick on.
Not able to find a
LW.
third.
LW getting a good opening pick. Enzy, and this is just going to be an. I do like how fast this response was after getting found in upper tons. It's going to be a plant, and it's just kind of. Honestly, I think you chase this. You try to take that AK away. Your money's fine.
Yeah, HR with the good call. I mean, they just called the look like a long pop out of spawn, and ACA called the tunnels crunch. So pistol's not able to find too much success here for ACA.
LW giving a molly away to save, and it's.
I thought maybe LW was gonna maybe go for an XE here since he just has a 5.7 no armor, but I feel like he's just saving with his teammates. Playing protect the president, keeping this AK alive.
This is crazy now that you take damage in pit.
Yeah, it's not very much though.
Yeah, I still feel like it's a lot. Like it's more than it should be. I don't think you should be able to die in pit at all, but it does kind of change how saving works. It makes you a little more. It forces you to go a little more towards long doors now. And it also feels like if you know you have a lot of confirmed damage, HEs can be worth their weight in gold if you're throwing them through lower. But it looks like
does look like maybe a fast B play here. Yep, early door smoke. And just the tunnels pop. Mueller finding one.
Calf
Clipsy
gets
here on the backside.
Calf gets instantly taken out. Clipsy finds his one, finds two. Enzy with a good spray through the smoke. LW finds another one to make it a 2v2. Enzy is so low. Only Util kicking asses as a smoke. Molly on LW and a flash and a smoke. Molly's out back plat. Clueless on the op. Tucked close on sight. Rings out. Finds. Clueless finds kicking. LW finds Clueless back on the trait. Wait, where did Enzy die?
It's been 1v2 there for a minute. HR did a little bit of over peeking there, I think. There was a nade. A nade, I think, found NZ
Okay.
from LW.
Well played. B-site is notoriously brutal to retake. But this is...
ACA has officially gotten more rounds than the last time they played it, HR on this map, so...
Call that a mental win.
Yeah, looks like we're just gonna have a quick long pop here. No contest from ACA.
So the last time they played, their CT side was kind of their weakness. They did only get 2 rounds on their CT side. Getting on top of boxes, kicking, looking for something. Enzi gets the spray down. Exit falls off on the timing, and he misses his chance to ring out with the op. Worried about mid. Clueless finds LW on short, and it's just
That's
a
the sight.
wide open sight. 5 alive, low health on 2 players at the minimum though, and it. Pop flash gets him on, but he's unable to find anything else.
Oh, throwing the lurk smoke here.
Clipsy just hoping for an overstep.
Yeah, I think they just need a save.
I agree.
It's a-
There's
it's a
not much else they can
2v5.
do.
You
Clipsy
can go
does.
for some exits, but
Clipsy finding one. Cap just kind of looking for anything you can get with this. Ooh, and the timing. He's already kind of thinking in the back of his head he wants to leave, but the re-peek with the MP7 can't find anything. And again,
HR lose 2 to bomb.
both of those players were in pit. And the money hasn't fully recovered. This is back to being a money round. They'll have a buy next via drops from a few of the other frugal players. But
Yeah, it kind of seems like Long's been a little bit of a weakness for ACA here. They didn't really contest it last round, and kicking. I mean, you throw that smoke mid-sight to help you isolate angles, and then you just stand up in the open.
LW seems to find new ore down near Longhouse again. Op rings out, not finding anything else on the side of it. And they just push in. It looks like it's going to be another cat play. LW just holding kind of an off angle for this. Molly knocks exit off of the close short peak. LW sees that cross and he's just going to tuck back. I don't think he saw him.
I don't think he did either. I think he was just falling back in case the cat hit comes. Clueless just needs to sit here for a minute, let his teammates work up cat, draw some pressure.
Off smoke. Clueless does find LW. He had to have seen him. He didn't falter off that angle once. But Clueless kind of making this round a little more interesting. Finds another. Op shot rings out after the flash. A little late on the blind fire. Exit plays close on the exit. Oh! A little bit of a panic flick and he finds Clueless. 3 alive and the money looking a little bit better on the side of ACA.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate for HR there. Clueless kind of had to wait for his teammates' cats to take some pressure, but cat teammates just kind of walk into an op and die.
Barricade still kind of being the workhorse of this HR team, but not nearly as dominant as he was the first time.
I need Barricade to wake up and just start deleting ACA here. Those look like they're opting for a light buy. Clutch, Hero AK. Looks like they're gonna flash clutch out long.
The good old #1 spawn, flash me play.
Yeah, I mean, every round HR's been able to get long fairly easy. ACA hasn't been contesting it too much. Oh,
Oh my goodness, kicking with a beautiful time flash and LW proving why that's my fragging IGL.
and that's the round. Yeah, Clutch wanted that kill a little bit too much. Just gotta kind of keep crossing to blue there, and wait for your teammates to be able to fight with the outdoor.
LW, nice little stat pad on the eco round. Gets
Here we
himself a
go.
nice ace.
Go
But
into the last round.
last round, we have 2 Galils and 3 AKs.
See a tied game.
I'm shocked that there hasn't been as many scoped weapons bought on this T side. Their money could have supported it. I feel like that's kind of a misstep. The op is... Oh, an exit showing exactly why it's so good to have one as he finds one in top mid. Exit with the flash. Clutch. Solo lurking cat has bomb.
Clipsy finds Enzy through the smoke.
And it's another one of those misleading smokes. But LW realizes it this time and punishes Clutch immediately as he looks to find any sort of semblance back into this round.
Yeah, we're looking at a 6-6 half.
Barricade dinged through the wall and the jump up. And it's 50 seconds to kind of work something together. Exit a little slow on the trigger pull on the door cross. Noir, they did hear them jump into lower. Molly just in a late smoke at 30 seconds. They're just on a really good kind of self-control. LW. I was going to say good self-control, but LW kind of looking a little... Exit finds one, and LW does get his one from Cat, and that is a handed round to make it a 6-6 half.
Yeah, nice recovery from ACA there in the second half. Second half of that half.
The util damage is again just we're seeing enemies flash this time from the high rollers, so that's good. But Clipsy showed up. LW has found his stride in the last 2 rounds. Those are the 2 players that showed up when they 2-0'd Hitman on Thursday.
Yeah, we'll have to see if HR's CT round or CT side is a little bit stronger than their T side this go around. Yeah, well played by ACA. Really finding value with those nades. Absolutely dunking on HR here. Does look like ACA is gonna go for a little long pop here based off of the way everybody's looking.
Long pop, number 1 spawn, no armor.
Yeah. Does look like
Oh,
we
I take
might
that
be
back.
in a tech pause.
Calf. Wait. No, Calf does not have armor.
A little bit of tech pause. Somebody forgot to plug in their mouse, maybe?
Hopefully it's something that simple. I'm kind of surprised with CS2 coming out. They kept the soccer ball. CS2 kind of seems like the anti-fun drop of Counter-Strike.
Well, you gotta keep the soccer ball.
You can't just take everything away from the community.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, when they remade Dust 2, it was originally made in Source 2 and ported into Source 1. So it was already a Source 2 map towards the end of Go anyways. Yeah.
That's why it's the only optimized map.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there was a few maps at the end of CS:GO that were made in Source 2 and backported. I know Dust 2 is one of them. I think Ancient was as well. Obviously, they ended up updating the shaders on Ancient later, but
I might have a hot take. I hate that they added water to Ancient. Not like the water you run through in T-spawn, like the raindrops.
Nah, no, give me my wet knife, you know? It glistens.
It does glisten, but
Glistening in the rain. Especially with the removal of train.
you don't have your other
I-
glisten map.
I need, you know, it's the only
What if-
redeeming quality of Ancient.
What if they make cash glisten?
No, they're not gonna make cash glisten. We're not gonna see cash for another year and a half.
It is according to one of the face it devs, it is dumpstering in the polls, and it's not close. I'm pretty
Well.
sure. I'm pretty sure it's like 80% cash vote for the 8th map. For
Yeah, I don't even know why you'd want to play that. It was unfinished by FM Pone. I mean, he stopped working on it because Valve bought him out, obviously. So it's not optimized. It's yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's cash, but I don't think it's ready to be a pug map. FPS is terrible on it.
I think this was. I think it's kind of. It feels like it's being done as a publicity stunt by Phase It. It's
well,
like a.
well, of course it is. Yeah, they're just trying to farm engagement. Realistically, I don't think you're gonna find cash too often. It's an optional map for everyone, unless you're a cash enjoyer. I don't think too many people are gonna queue it.
It's kind of crazy the hill that people are dying on getting cash.
And yeah, Faces is kind of always kind of allowed at 8th map in there just for fun. So not surprised they're allowing.
Just
the
one more
community
band to
vote.
get to Mirage.
Yeah, Chicago Mirage Simulator.
Gotta love it. We're getting into this round. It looks like it's gonna be a long take early from this ACA's first round of this T side. Not
Oh,
using
okay,
the number one
maybe-
spawn.
Maybe
Flashes
a mid play here instead.
Flashes a bit deep.
A fast up cat here.
Just spamming through this smoke from mid, just hoping to find something. Clutch flashed on ramp. Finds the first, finds the second. Clutch finds his third. Noir picks up one, and it is a 5 alive pistol, and we're even on pistols against both sides. Just can't seem to string a pistol.
3 players on HR kept full armor, so a nice little easy head armor buy for them.
This is going to be a very, as expected, Glock round coming out from ACA.
MP9s, FAMASas. Should be a fairly easy round for HR here.
This does kind of make the next buy. Oh, nope. Clipsy bought up his Deagle. There it is. Always. If there's one thing you can count on, if there was a call sheet bet on that, it's 100%. Rings out the Deagle, just looking to find something, fighting close. And Molly's gonna just open the floodgates for the Glocks. Enzy finds one, picks it up, and the spray through the smoke finds Clipsy. And we're getting there.
Nice round from HR there. Losing one. Able to do a nice bonus here. New York drops over the FAMAS over to NZ, decides to upgrade up to an M4 and go into our first gun round for ACA.
Still on the bonus. And exit jump spotting he sees a ton in mid. Clueless falling back towards truck. A heavy cat lean. Calf on the long play. They're gonna hear this. That does cause the slide over from Clueless. delay smoke, good flash. Not quite committed to the fight, and Clueless finds Calf on long for the first opener of this game. This round, rather. But NZ finds exit in top mid through the smoke. Beautiful flash from Clueless, kicking none the wiser. Clipsy finds one, and New York immediately with the trade back. LW. He's aced once, but this would be a 4K clutch. Dinked down to 6 HP. Garnered a little bit of respect. Enzi at the bottom part of lower finds the pick and stifles ACA's first gun round.
Yeah, and great bonus from HR. They get to upgrade into an AK, and Barricade's still on the MP9. And looks like they also got upgraded to one Galil. So kind of still a semi bonus here. But against pistols, looks like it's going to be a B-rush here. As long as HR don't toss too hard, should be their pickup. Ooh,
Speaking
nice
of tossing too hard,
by
Clipsy finds the first opener. Dink from Carr, and NZ falls back with a single point of health. And a bomb plant alone is already going to be a good... Clipsy runs out, finishing up his meal onto NZ. Clueless getting the trade back. Noir finding LW. Calf stuck near sight. Kickin finds Clueless through the smoke. They know that he's up there. Spread through the smoke, finds one. Exit gets the MP9 back onto Clutch, and it's a 1v2 on a pistol force rush. Just checking on timing. Check the window. Open up the timing. Noir.
Got a kit? He's got a kit. Should have plenty of time.
It's close, but should have it.
Almost did a little bit of a caster curse there.
A little bit, but you can't be too mad about it. You did come into that round with like minimal items. Cav did open up that timing by when he looked away to look at window, even though his teammate was already watching it. But with that round saved, they do get another pistol. They do get another full buy. Oh, and Clueless gets exit on the jumping pick.
I'm not sure what Exit's doing there. Nice shot by Clueless.
It's a great way to turn this into a 4v5. The second one doesn't quite find its mark.
Whiffs the sitter though.
It's always the easy ones.
Truly Draken.
Molly extinguished. Kicking cleans up Clipsy. Clueless finds another one. Kicking cleans up Clueless near Gandalf. Clutch stuck in. Calf shooting Ghost on Cat. And it's a 3v3 retake, but all players full health. And an immediate dink, and NZ tilts the scales in their favor. Calf brings it back. Util outfinds LW again. Jump spotted. They know he's goose. Great flash. Calf does find one. Can't quite find the second, and it is another round on the turn for the High Rollers, giving them 11.
Oh, nice pickup by High Rollers. A little bit close, a little scary, but able to close it out. ACA getting the bomb plant, plenty of money to buy again. And, HR's got to tap into their reserves a little bit. Still plenty of money. We'll be able to buy this round and next one for sure.
Nobody in 5 digits anymore, so that's a little more reassuring on the side of ACA for the money situation. But coffers still overflowing. Exit not jumping this time, being a little more cautious, a little more conservative on his mid peak. And it looks like a B-lean coming out early.
Yeah, looks like ACA's kind of recognized that HR's...
Oh, Cap with a beautiful opener on the ends. He finds one, but immediately traded out by kicking. Noir. Nading through window. Bomb planted default. For Tons. It is a late lurk out of exit to watch Tons. This is an out of spawn call, but it's a good one. 1v3 players on top of each other, new window. The Molly's gonna tick them down. He's gonna tick Noir down to half. Slow walking. Exit finds Clueless with ease and tons. And it is a cancel call from the side of the high rollers. They are going to be tucking tail, and it is Jane time.
Yeah, ACA has, recognized that HR's been playing a little weak B-side, only kind of having one guy there and then the floater mid. They're able to take B pretty easily, and HR's probably got to respect it and put a little bit more manpower towards B here if they're not able to shut these B takes down.
No op this round for the CTs. Opting to go full rifles. Half guy's down to 0. Could have had a drop. Op brings out, not quite finding any of the damage on mid. Clipsy on an island finds the first, and Enzi gets the trade back. A little overzealous.
HR already 2 over to B. Kind of see the shift in their game plan already.
That is a good pick, but this is kind of the part of the game where you want to start conditioning them. The bomb's staying upper B near boxes. Kicken finds clutch. I believe on Cat. Noir finds LW in mid.
Bomb is tons. Does look like he's oh no, looks like they're gonna opt for a mid to B here.
This is the mid to B smoke is good. Walked by, didn't clear it. Enzi finds Cat for free because it was overlooked by Exit. Exit does find Clueless as he tries to walk through the CT smoke, but Noir picks him up after. And it is map point on the side of High Rollers early. 5 map points to their side.
Nice timing on that swing tons, and ACA just running with a flash out. It's kind of hard to shoot back when you don't have your gun out. HR match point here. Money's not great for ACA. I mean, it does look like they should be able to get more or less a full buy. Cap's going to have to be on a Galil here. Exit low util. But, they do get to have a pretty decent buy here. See if they can force OT. So far,
I'm curious if Clipsy is starting to have this, like, I need to do it all mentality with that rush out B.
yeah. So far, T side not looking too great for ACA.
Oh! Exit with a beautiful flick on the Clueless to open up the first pick of this round. But Barricade pushed up close. The timing on Clutch jumping off Cat. LW ready for it, finds the pick, and it's a 3v5. They start to, and they do gamble stack towards B. Exit finds Noir again. Enzi does pick up Clipsy on his push out mid. Exit didn't see him. They know that this is going to be a Cat push.
If you're HR here, I think you just have to save.
You can get the op back. You're not going to be able to bring one into this if you don't save it. LW does find the first. Looking just, I don't get what he's looking for in mid.
Yeah, HR here, trying to give a little bit of a different look at the beginning of the round, doing some mid aggression. Trying to bring the pace to ACA. Not a bad idea. I've seen too many match points where a team tries to change things up on match point. Get over the finish line instead of kind of sticking to what's worked the rest of the half, and then before they know it, all of a sudden it's
4-3.
overtime.
4-3. Oh, if he plays native, he gets him. That is unlucky. Oh,
Native supremacy.
that might be too far. As a fat guy user myself, I do prefer the stretch res. I think it just looks better. But again, to comment on what you're saying, you get to that match point and you want it bad. You just want it. Oh, where was the second pick?
They were both in tons.
Noir got a dig.
Oh, or yeah, it was either in tons or mid.
Noir looking to find more. The auto shotty not finding much, but Noir still letting this deagle come out. Cat finds one. Clutch tucked near. Barricade finds Calf through the smoke, and it is all up to LW. Good swing off the pop flash. Understands that there's going to be a player near this smoke. Finds one. Gets the turn back, but he can't quite piece it together. And
Nice
we're going
try.
to map 3 overpass.
Nice try by LW there. Able to isolate the duels, but not able to pick up the round. Yeah, I like that aggression out of HR there in that last round. Had some kind of mad weapons. Understood they needed to, take the fight to them, and were able to close it out on that half buy there. Well played by HR.
It is kind of salt in the wound of ACA to go down to a map like that and losing on a buy like that. But I'm curious how they can reset their mental and get ready for overpass.
Yeah, coming into overpass here.
So
Uh,
looking at
both teams
this,
play
they
it.
haven't lost overpass.
HR's got a lot more experience on it. Did beat FNL 13-9 on it in playoffs. So we'll have to see.
That is the first time they played overpass at all. FNL.
Yeah, the only other time the only other time ACA's played overpass was against the Hitmen. They had to win in overtime 16-12. So HR most definitely the more experienced team on it with 4 maps. They did lose one to AVI 6-13. So depending on how it goes, I think we might see an HR win here, just based off a little bit more experience on this map.
Oh, Godhunter got picked up by the Seaside Slashers after being dropped by, and he kind of turned it up.
Yeah,
I love seeing that. After a player gets dropped by a team, they find another team and they still kind of are able to show up and have a proper kind of end of their season.
Yeah. Anyways, go ahead and take a break before going into map 3 in just a few minutes.
See you guys back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Map 3. ACA versus the High Rollers. And we're getting a little bit of glizzy cam at the start of this pistol.
Very important.
Yeah, what's the color cast of that?
Yeah. What's your favorite hot dog topping condiment?
I love a Chicago dog. I'm
Oh,
a
yeah?
big fan of like the sports peppers and the things like that. But Clipsy's showing some insane work early with the P2000, finding 3. Exit picks up another one. So, and Clueless down to 4 HP. Spamming out does find the first of the 1v3 that he needs. Clipsy or LW and Calf still full HP. Clueless smoking 2 flashes. Skies one over sight and just runs away. This is not heard.
ACA should clear out long here and pretty quickly
should know by now.
realize that he's going B.
LW's worried? What? LW's a little worried about it. I do like just the conviction of the full sprint to A or B. Run him
Should be
down.
able to get bomb down at the very least.
That's wallbangable, am I mistaken?
Yeah,
He
you
got
can
dinked
shoot
by
through it,
Clueless.
but I
or
don't know
Barricade.
I don't know if you're wall banging where Clueless was from heaven with the pistol.
That might be a Deagle and Op only spam. LW trying to do a little bit of CS surf, but can't quite stay up on the ledge. But ACA finding the first pistol round again.
Yeah, looks like we're gonna be seeing a force up here from HR with that off of that bomb plant. Got
The
some
first.
Mac 10s.
This is the first force into a pistol we've seen.
Yeah, I mean it's the first bomb plant into defuse we've seen.
True.
Does look like it's just gonna be a fast B here.
Calf and LW ringing out. The FAMAS finds its impact. Kickin finds a frag pick. Ooh, Barricade finds one with the Mac 10. Quick switch to the Glock. Picks up Calf near Toxic. He's stuck in the smoke. He should know that he's on him. He's
And they're just staring at each other.
ain't nothing like a little intimate moment in the smoke.
Yeah, it seemed
But-
like HR's Molly on short there kind of missed. ACA was just
I
able
think-
to jump over it.
It landed a bit deep. It did get, I believe, LW a little bit from what I was looking at the health, but unfortunate terms of the force not going their way. ACA able to find the second round. And it's gonna be a slow con lurk into short take. Smoke dodges. Worst gun to go up against in that situation. Clipsy finds Noir with the MP9. They hit him. They
Juicy nade. Oh, Barricade taking out
more
Angie.
team damage. Barricade, I think, unfortunately. Okay, he does have two kills on CT side, but he got an assisted kill on Clueless in the pistol, and just TK'd again there. What's the statute of limitations to throwing? Sorry.
I don't think we're quite there yet. Might be getting close, but I don't think we're quite in throwing territory. Lipsy getting in there early. Oh!
Oh my goodness. The face hit dog type of disrespect.
And that's bomb!
That's bomb. They have short. LW finds one, finds another on the barricade. No team damage this round. We're getting better. But Noir stuck in a brutal 1v4.
Ooh, here's the door open behind him.
Spray his labor, can't quite find him. Very labored fight, and LW does pick it up for his third frag of the round. For an IGL, he's on one right now, 8-0.
Yeah, I mean, HR not finding much, taking their first tack. ACA is looking very dominant. I mean, we should see 5 here. For
CT-sided
ACA.
map though. There is that little stipulation to this. It's gonna be a Tech 9. Where do you think they take this?
Realistically, it's probably just a B rush, but we'll find out.
The oldie but a goodie. No short molly on this side though. Clutch does have money to buy one.
Overpass in Chally is almost 50-50 CTT side.
That's disgusting to hear. What is Exit doing? What? I feel like that's such a gamble. What?
Noir just turned away from a free kill. That short player was full blind standing in the open. Noir just looked at him and then turned around a con. Let's see if Clueless can find Exit here. Oh.
Oh no. He didn't see him.
Clueless made a step though, so I think Exit knew where he was.
Okay. Getting a little scary on the side of ACA. There was a chance to lose the op to a player that was lights out on it for a lot of dust too. But bringing into another rifle round, I'm curious. This has kind of just been all ACA. Like there hasn't really even been anything to talk about on the high roller side.
Yeah, I just haven't got anything going yet. Every round's been over before it started. These look like they're going for the short fight.
And he finds the first pick. LW does pick one up, but Noir gets the trade back. And they double up towards Con. Barricade gets the spam towards Clipsy. Exit with a great fight towards Barricade to take him off. Clipsy low health into a 2v3.
Yeah, ACA kind of committing a lot of resources to this short con fight. We'll have to see if HR recognizes that and kind of shifts towards long.
That flash is speeding them up. They're no longer shifting. Great recognition on the side of high rollers to take this A with pace after that flash. Exit's going to be calming that they're on site. Clipsy coming through with 13 HP. No Bogdan.
Clutch taking this early position.
Clipsy. Negligent, but opens the Clueless! Clueless covering his back and finding Exit. Calf. Kit, no util. Bomb planted. 4 of them on back dice. Clueless swings out.
Really well played 2v3 there for HR to get the first round on the board. Yeah.
And Clutch's first kill of the map.
Yeah, a little bit of a slow start for Clutch. ACA's just been playing so heavy this short con pressure. I mean, they're committing like 4 people there every single round. So hopefully HR kind of recognized that and maybe go look somewhere else.
Clipsy aggressive through party again. Clutch is worried about it. He's not. Oh, what a good adjustment, and he finds his number 2 onto Clipsy, who is having a very good map as of Exit. Not. He has no idea that he's this close. And an amazing adjustment from Exit to take it down to a 3v3. Kicking down to 46 HP. a molly or a nade and a flash to his name. They have full short control. Opens the door for his teammate. Takes the Noir. Well played on the side of him to take that fight. Kicking, stuck on sight, 50 health.
Clueless has got bomb though, and he's just holding T steps.
Exit comes under graffiti. They should know that he's close on water. They look
Nade finds
Op
kicking.
shot. Kicking out. The round exit repeaks into Enzy and finds another one. And they're starting to string double op.
Looks like it was maybe a miscomm there. Accidentally picked it up, but
I'd be curious to see them just drop an AK and spawn and take an early fight with it. Barricade doesn't have a buy. He's forced to be the second op.
Barricade's like, drop me AK, Clueless, and Clueless is like, no, frick you.
No point in wasting it. This is out of 100,000 rounds in Chally. I don't think we'd see a double op CT side or T side on purpose. But it is gonna. If Clipsy does try an aggressive play again, it might work out with the double op setup.
Yeah. ACA has
He
been
is.
quite aggressive every single round here.
Clutch deep into park already. Clueless sitting with the first op, just waiting for the aggression. Clipsy has already conditioned this team to be worried about this aggression. LW finds Barricade on the B, and it is just the two ops and an AK left in a 3v4.
Surely one of the ops just goes and picks one of the AKs that's been dropped.
How about think of the cinema if they do this with two ops? But Exit just holding his line. Clipsy finds the first contact from Fountain. This is an unsafe cross. But I don't think any of the ops have shot yet, so it's gonna be
They're walking
it's
down
gonna be
column.
unknown.
Looks like it's gonna end B here.
It's been so long. I don't think Noir expects. He doesn't.
No.
LW, well played on the patience from LW to find Noir. Kick and finds Clutch as he tries to cross out through short. Misses the skill jump on an exit with the op impact.
Clueless does leg LW there, but not enough. And ACA pick up the 6th. We'll see a buyback from HR here. No op. Went from 2 ops to no ops.
I did miss Overpass. I'm so happy this map is back in the pool for this season.
Yeah.
I
Said
like
they
Train.
took out Train. I want to see minus Dust 2.
I want to
Max
see
Morale,
minus Inferno. I hate that map
Minus-
personally.
anything.
But true. Anything but the new map that was just added. But an ungodly amount of util damage early. Clipsy losing his life though, but has done more than enough work in terms of the utility. And it looks like they're gonna go back to prodding towards B. Exit's gonna need some disgusting reaction time to hold that angle.
Yeah.
But he's tucked near sign. LW jiggle peeking long for him.
Does look like ACA is just going to play a little bit of retake here.
Both playing near graffitis.
Char's just going to play some contact out B here. Do have smokes. They can smoke off Heaven and Graffiti.
There is still 3 frags on the side of ACA that each one can find a pick onto Noir, Clueless, I thought Barricade was lower than he was.
There's a nade 1. Not finding any success.
No damage. Nade 2 does a little bit more.
Oh, LW with his knife out.
He doesn't even have a skin. Noir finds kicking, and they're gonna mantle up the boost. Oh!
Noir finds
exit. And the high rollers, util damage or not, they come up with a plan and they attack that B site with precision.
Yeah, good round out of HR. Good to see a bounce back there, and really starting to eat into ACA's money reserves here. Looking like we're only going to get a partial buy here. Just some pistols, a little bit of armor. ACA will have a very healthy buy next round.
They bought up in the middle, like at the bottom of the round. Exit now has a Glock, now has a Deagle. Clipsy doing his flash play. He's stuck on somebody, and he should have realized it. Almost does a little bit of team damage. The snapping turtle is so good, and it forces us into a 3v3. 2 AKs picked up on the side of the CTs. LW with a Deagle, pushing up an N at the moment.
Bombs down fountain.
Noir looking for any little piece of impact. He's holding this at a pixel. Shot rings out and he misses the one tap. NZ nades the molly to back him off and keep him honest. Clipsy, 21 HP and an AK to his name. Noir just looking. AK fires off from party, can't find any success. And a beautiful flash, but no damage off of it. Clipsy finds the first pick with his recovered AK. Noir gets the trade, gets the first one on to exit. He's tucked park. Walking up slowly along the left wall. Nading him out. This is going to be a forced fight. Well played, Noir. He's not. LW has this. As long as he doesn't make a step, this is unexpected. And he guarantees the Deagle with the body shot, and it is a low buy round to find 7 on ACA's first CT half.
That HR is just not learning. ACA's thrown that smoke so many times, they've just ran through it, and every time HR is just caught with their pants down, and they see that smoke again, and they all just sit in it and die to pistols. And I don't know what HR is doing, but apparently the comms are not coming through to be careful about that smoke.
Hopefully that's what this timeout's about. And that's just a feel-good round. That's a heavy momentum round on the side of ACA. Hopefully they can drag it into taking this into a 9 or 8-4 half. But the high rollers kind of just looking forward to the fact that they do have CT next, the definite easier side of this map. This isn't quite a money round, like a money deciding round on this for both teams, but...
Well, there's only one more round after this. If HR lose, they're gonna have to force up with whatever they got left.
Exit, making sure that they get into con safe.
Fast B.
More up on the site already. Down to 20 HP, spammed. LW finds the first. NZ gets the trade, finds another, and another TK.
HR can't catch a break. NZ planting the bomb.
19 for heaven. A one-round exit doesn't opt to go into heaven, but this is a nice reposition from Clueless. NZ with the mist, smoke into water. Good flash, spammed out. Calf picks him up. Not seeing him anywhere on site's gonna start raising alarm bells. But it's not planted for him, it's tucked into the corner. And Clipsy puts the puzzle pieces together and finds Clueless pushing through short. And this is teed up to be a 9-3 half on the side of ACA.
Yeah, HR just not able to catch these breaks on these team kills. If NZ doesn't team kill there, you know, they got 3v3 and maybe can play a little bit better post plant.
And shockingly enough, their winning side in their overtime play against Hitmen was on their T side. They win 7-5 on their T side.
Keegan going through for a spam.
For the hopeful spam, Clipsy finds Noir, no trade, exit finds Clutch, and Clipsy has just been a wrecking ball. It's him and LW all over the map. It doesn't seem like you can even escape them, but Clueless again in a clutch, and I do love how just decisive he is in a clutch. He's just gonna go for his play. If he's wrong, but there's no second guessing it. Looks like his first rotate player is going to be from Bank. This walk down, he's being held. Mac 10 can't quite find the impact, and a 5 alive to take this into the first dominable half on this overpass. Clipsy with 261 utility damage, 10 enemies flashed.
Yeah, I mean, ACA just playing the better game here. They got up in their faces.
Clipsy has more utility damage than all of HR combined.
Yeah, it's impressive, but, you know, they just kept abusing that T-step smoke, and HR just didn't respect it and just got lost in the sauce, ran into the smoke, ran through the smoke, you know, and ACA's got pistols or SMGs and just they get shredded.
Tried to hold the backside of the smoke and got pushed and flashed by an MP9 in the early parts of the first half, but
Yeah, we need to classic 4-1. The CSC classic.
leg shots kind of finding their way into Noir, dropping him down to 60 as he falls back towards water. High flash, Noir with a beautiful first pick. Cap does find the first one for ACA back onto. And he finds Noir in water. Bomb gonna go down. Enzy behind this bridge smoke. Clutch is gonna be late. Hard flick over. Labored shots, not quite finding the mark. 6 bullets, but gets traded off from Clipsy from bridge. Uncomfortable fight on this headshot angle. Clutch. Just so worried about the second, but both were on headshot. And for the first time, we see one team take both pistols in this map, and it gives ACA double digits.
Yeah, HR really needed that to get back in this game here. I mean, only 3 rounds on T side. Losing pistol doesn't give you a lot to work with. Yeah, you're gonna save here, and you're looking at 11-3, and you just can't make a misstep.
And they do opt to go for the full pistol save. LW close with the Galil, spamming out, finds one, kick and picks up the second. Clipsy finds another one on the Noir, and it's... Bomb is down. Bomb is picked up on T-spawn steps. With the new ammo changes, have you switched to the P2000?
No, there's no need
You're
to.
still USP'd?
If you're
I guess
running
it
out of
doesn't
ammo,
change too much.
if you're running out of ammo, you need to practice your aim. Get in the DM.
That's a unfortunate but harsh truth for a lot of people. Not everybody's cheating sometimes, they're just having a good day. But NZ looking for the boost. Everybody on the side has head armor. They do see it. They spam his booster first. Barricade goes down behind the fence. NZ down to 27 with a USP and a... I don't want to speak it into existence, but it was doable. There were a ton of low players on the side of the ACA, and they are on 11.
Yeah, HR is gonna. I mean, they're gonna have to take this round here. It's match point, and it's probably game over.
This looks like a punish pick on the side of ACA at this point.
HR just couldn't adapt to the aggression ACA was bringing, and just couldn't find enough rounds.
Just looking like the utility numbers are staggering in terms of what's being like enemies flashed at util damage sets. Smoke tries to get his friend out of the molly. Exit finds him through the smoke. Barricade can't find anything in this game. Enzi takes more damage. Mollied out, swings out with the MP9. Does find Clipsy. Kitten finds a Kicken finds Clueless through the wall. Enzi 4 HP and an MP9. Exit does find Noir close. Enzi gets spammed down, and it is an astonishing 9 map and series points for ACA.
I mean, obviously HR is going to buy up into this, but they just have looked flat.
It looks like ACA just came better prepared for this map. Like
Yeah.
through and through.
I really would have loved to see some more adjustment from HR on their T side. They just never really recognized how much emphasis ACA was putting on con and short, and they just never really took advantage of the fact that long was free.
ACA
most
took the time
rounds.
out. Let
Of
them sit there
course.
and stew on the fact that you have to have an unbelievable comeback to try to take this map to overtime. Not even win guaranteed, just take it to more rounds. This is the first scout buy I think we've seen. This
Yeah.
those Nays are doing early work. Enzi finds the first one near, on the edge of the smoke onto LW. Calf kind of understands the aggression, finds the equalizer onto Clutch. Cap walking through, does find Enzi in Fountain. But they are on site. Barricade. The anxiety's getting to him. Finds one. Clipsy gets the spray back on the other, and it is clueless. 9 HP versus 3. But this scout is essentially an op in his hand based on the HP of the ACA players. Exit finally getting bombed down on default. Not opting to spam, but Clipsy is going to impose his will. And we in ACA have taken it, and they are into the next round of playoffs, which I believe is semis.
Yeah, quite convincing map from ACA there. HR just ran out of steam, never got anything started, and ACA just looked like the better team.
Agreed.
So ACA will be facing off against the winner of Boo and UPS tomorrow. Well, they won't be facing against them tomorrow, but Boo versus UPS will be happening tomorrow.
And that will be their who they play next, correct?
Yes. So, yeah, assuming Boo comes out on top, as the #1 seed against the #9 seed of UPS. Yeah, ACA will be looking at a little bit of an uphill battle here as the 12th seed.
Man, it almost just seemed like they didn't have the map prepared. They just didn't have the same kind of prep work on it, it seemed. They didn't have like an answer for Clipsy's aggression. He was able to condition them by like round 3 to be worried about the smoke, and one of my favorite plays on that map is to lurk through that upper smoke and just kind of like take space in Fountain. With that smoke in your condition, you can't do that. Like that just makes the map so small. You have Con and Monster.
Yeah.
But either way, well played on the season. Way to just make it, honestly, like on HR. Unfortunate, disappointing end of the season. Everybody wants to win the championship. Unfortunately, with winners there are losers, but at the end of the day, this is kind of just a for fun league. It is competitive, as we saw in the first maps, and even kind of into the third. But well played from HR throughout the season. Insane start to the season, but just not quite enough to get it over the line.
Yeah. Yeah, nice try from HR. Well played, ACA. Go ahead and wrap things up. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thank you so much for tuning in on this Monday night. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of your week, and we'll see you later in the week for more CSC playoffs.